So, ngayon, stress. So, ang normal stress, ang force ay acting perpendicular to the area. Tapos, ang shear stress naman is parallel to the area. So, sample muna tayo. Ito para sa naman sila force over area. Ang V lang dito ay resultant. Resultant force. Ito perpendicular. So, kung ito yung area mo, perpendicular. Samantalang kung ito ang area mo, ang shear stress ay humihila parallel. So, ano yan? Kunyari, cylinder. Ganyan. Kunyari, cylinder. Ayan. So, ito either compression or in tension naman. Ito, shear lang talaga. Within parallel siya sa area. So, for example, a hollow steel tube with an inside diameter of 100 meters, may tensile load of. So, given natin inside is 100 millimeter. Ang tensile load o yung force is 400 kilonewton. Stress ay sigma is equal to 120 meganewton per meter squared. So, ang hinahanap required, ano daw ang outside diameter? So, hollow tube kasi siya. So, outside, out. So, naka-meters to. I-convert na natin siya in meters. Bale, 100 millimeters ay ilan to? 10 cm is equal to 0.1 meters. Tama? Sunod. Okay, solution. Drawing muna natin kung hollow steel tube. Ito yung unang bilog. Since hollow, butas yan. Yan yung top view. Ang ano nyan, nakaganyan, nakaganyan, ganyan. Tapos hollow yan sa loob. So, tensile load. Kung tensile load, inihila siya. Tensile load. So, ito ay stress nga, hindi siya ano. So, ang area na concerned tayo ay itong area na to. Kasi parallel tensile load eh. Yan ang concerned tayo. Kasi itong green butas naman yan. So, ayun. Kukunin natin yung area niyan. Ano bang formula natin ulit? Stress is equal to force over area. Ang stress natin, 400 kilonewtons. Ay 120. Ang force natin, 400 kilonewtons. Area na lang kailangan. So, anong area nito is equal to area outside minus area inside. Kasi ito yung nahanap natin eh. So, is equal to ang area outside ay pi r squared. Ano diameter? And diameter 1/4 pi d squared. Ba? Kasi pi r squared or in diameter pi d over 2 squared. Hindi, squared. Tama. Bale, 1/4 pi d squared minus outside minus 1/4 pi 1/4 pi d in squared. Ay, mouse. Mura ko ba ito? So, ayun, next. Next ay na ang area. So, meron tayong ano lang natin to pi over 4 d out. Yun yung hinahanap, di ba? So, out squared minus d in ay 0.01 meter squared and ang area. So, kung ano natin ay meron tayong 120 meganewtons per meter squared is equal to, nakakilo to, 400 kilonewtons over pi over 4 minus 0.1 meter squared. Ayan. So, kung titingnan natin, maka-kilonewtons to. So, ang meganewtons dapat. So, ang 1 meganewton ay may 1,000 kilonewtons. Tama? Kasi 1 million, 1,000. Ayan, tama. 1 meganewton. Tama. So, para malabas natin siya ay ayun, gamit natin ang algebra. So, ito ay ano ba? Pi over 4 times out squared minus 0.1 meter squared times 120 meganewton per meter squared is equal to 0.4 meganewton kasi ito ay cancel. Sunod, out squared minus 0.1 meter squared is equal to 0.4 meganewton all over 120 meganewton per meter squared times ano to? Pi over 4. Okay. Sunod. Bale, magiging diameter out squared minus 0.1 meter squared is equal to 4.24 times 10 raised to negative 3. Store natin to sa A. Meganewton over 1 times meter squared over meganewton. So, meter squared na lang. So, bale, density out squared is equal to A meter squared plus na 0.1 meter squared. Okay. So, out is equal to square root nito. Ano ba to? A plus 0.1 is 0.104. Store muna natin sa B. Tapos, square root ng B out is equal to 0.3228868 meters. Kasi ito meters square. Correction pala. Ito pala ay squared. Hindi ko siya na square. So, ito ay 0.142. Bale, ang lalabas na sagot natin ay 0.119 34878 meters or nasa nasa 119.34878 millimeters. Ayan ang final answer. Okay. So, for our next question, a homogeneous 800 kilogram bar is supported by at either end by a cable shown in figure. Calculate the smallest area of each cable if the stress is not to exceed 90 MPa in bronze and 120 MPa in steel. So, given muna tayo. Given, ang weight is, mass to mass. Ang mass is, mass is 800 kilograms. Length of steel is 3 meters. Length of bronze is 4 meters. Length ng bar is 10 meters. Sigma of bronze is 90 MPa. So this will be the maximum sigma, maximum stress of steel is 120 MPa. So required. So let's call this cable 1 and cable 2. So required is area of cable 1 and area of cable 2. Okay. Now, solution. If we will analyze this, let's first start with the mass, or there will be a force here acting on the bar. So, ang force na yon, force is equal to mass times G, or is equal to 800 kilograms times 9.81 meters per second squared, which will be equal to 800 times 9.81, 7848 newtons. That is the force acting on here. If this is a homogeneous bar, we can assume symmetry, that because we will have a reaction here and a reaction here and here. Therefore, if summation of all forces at y is equal to 0, and we will have C1 plus FC1 plus FC2 minus FC1, FC2 minus F is equal to 0, we can assume that FC1 plus FC2 is equal to F, and since symmetrical, FC1 is equal to FC2 is equal to F over 2 is equal to 7848 newtons over 2 is equal to 3924 newtons. So that will be the force acting here and acting here. Now, let's see. So what is needed? Stress. So since stress, balikan natin, stress is perpendicular to the area. So, panggulo itong mga given na to. Ito itong length. Ang length hindi natin kailangan since we are talking about cross-sectional area. Since imagine this is the steel cable, ayan, the stress, the tensile stress or compression, tensile stress is ganyan. Or kung ito man, cable, this is the bar, the tensile stress, it is perpendicular, so we will only need this area. So, walang bearing, itong length, walang bearing. So, our formula is stress is equal to force over area. So, unahin natin ang for bronze. For bronze, maximum stress ng bronze is 90 megapascal or is equal to 90 mega newtons per meter squared, since pascal is newton per meter squared, is equal to force. What is the force? 3,924 newtons over area. Yan lang naman yung hanap, area. Now, we will convert this mega newtons. 90 mega newtons per meter squared times 1 mega newton is how many? 1 million newtons is equal to 3,924 newtons over area. Now, let's solve for area. Area is equal to 3,924 newtons over 90 mega newtons over meter squared. Okay, mega newtons over meter squared times 1 million newtons over 1 mega newton. Okay, area is equal to 3,924 divided by 90 times 1 million. Area is 4.36 times 10 raised to negative 5 meters squared. So, paano natin nalaman na meters squared? Kasi, looking back here, Newton over, this will be cancelled eh. Ayan. So, Newton over Newton, okay, malaki, Newton per meter squared na magiging Newton over 1 times meter squared over Newton. Cancel. So, meter squared 4.36 times 10 raised to negative 5. No. Ayan. Meter squared. Area for the bronze cable. So, for steel cable, same. Gawin na lang natin. Area is equal to 3,924 newtons over ang maximum in steel ay 120 meganewtons over meter squared times 1 million newtons is 1 meganewton. So for steel, we have 120 3.27 times 10 raised to negative 5 meters squared. So this is the area of the steel cable. That's all. So for our next sample, an 80 kilogram lamp is supported by two rods AB and BC as shown in figure 1. AB has diameter of 10 millimeters, BC diameter 8 millimeters. Determine the average normal stress. So given or the given mass is equal to 80 kilograms. AB has a diameter, no? Tawagin na natin siyang B. A. So diameter A is equal to 10 millimeters. Diameter C is equal to 8 millimeters. Required the average normal stress. So average for A and C. Okay. So solution. Normal stress is equal to, so stress to, so force over area. We need this. We can get this since we have the diameter. So find this. So force muna, force. So force at eto na pala. Wala, dapat hindi pala kasama to. So force, kailangan muna natin ng FBD, which is naisama na. So ayun, FBD A, C, tapos meron tayong weight. So weight is equal to 80 kilograms times 9.81 meters per second squared. Weight will be equal to 80 times 9.81, 784.8 newtons or A. Now we will have FA and FC. FA, ito ay 60 degrees. FC, we have a 3, 4, 5 triangle. 3, 4, 5. Nasa given. Okay. So we need to get FC and FA. So summation of, let's start with X. Summation of all forces along X is equal to 0. So summation of all forces along X is equal to, anong meron? So we have FCX minus FAX. FCX 0 is equal, what is FCX? FCX is 4/5 of FC. 4/5 of FC. Since ito yung, this is the X, so 4/5 nung FC. So ratio minus, what is the FA? FAX is FA cosine 60 degrees. It's equal to 0. So leave natin muna siya dyan. Summation equation 1. So summation of all forces up to y is equal to 0. So summation of all forces at y is equal to FCY plus FAY minus weight. So, ito yon FCY, FAY, saka weight. Now, FCY is 3/5 FC plus FAY is FA sine 60 degrees minus 784.8 newtons. So we will have 784.8 newtons is equal to 3/5 FC plus FA sine 60 degrees. Equation 2. So we can use these two equations to substitute. So using equation 1, we can get FC. FC is equal to, from equation 1, FC is equal to FA cosine 60 times 5/4. Ito lang yan. Kinuha lang natin yung FC. So, FC. Then, input to equation 2. So, we will have 784.8 newtons is equal to 3/5 FC, which is FA cosine 60 times 5/4 plus FA sine 60 degrees. Now, let's extract FA. So, 784.8 newtons is equal to FA 3/4 cancel 5 3/4 cosine 60 extract FA pala, ayan, plus sine 60. So FA is equal to 784.8 newtons over 3/4 cosine 60 plus sine 60, which will be FA is equal to 632.38028 newtons. Store natin siya sa B. 632.38 store B. Okay. So using this, we can get FB. Simple yung FC. So FC is equal to, here, copy. Yeah. FC is equal to yan. So FC is equal to B newtons times cosine 60 times 5/4. FC is equal to B times cosine 60 times 5/4, 395.23767 newtons. Let's store that in C. So we have these two forces, FA and FC. Now we can get the average normal stress. So for FA, sigma is equal to FA over area A. So FA is B newtons over area A. Diameter of A is 10 millimeters. Okay. So if we will use diameter, we will use pi over 4 diameter squared. It's formulas. Um, A 10 millimeters, 1 cm, I mean 1 cm, 10 mm, 100 cm, 1 meter. So we will have 0.01 meters. So average for A is equal to B newtons pi over 4, 0.01 meters squared. So we will have B over 8,051 in 715.877 Newton per meter squared, or equal rin siya sa 8.05 mega Newton per meter squared, or mega Pascal. So that's the average normal stress for A. For B equal to C for rad AC, BC, okay, this, 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 yeah, BC, rad C, okay, over, oops, over pi over 4, ang diameter is, what's the diameter? 8 millimeters, so 0.008 meters. Check nyo na lang din, pero 0.08 meters is equal to 7,863,003.786 Newton per meter squared, or 7.86 mega Newton per meter squared, or mega Pascal. Yan.